Good morning. This morning I want to talk to you about routines. And certainly for many of us, we're living in a routine, are we not? Prior to this, we probably had many options to life. We could have chosen to work. For many of us, we probably are working in long jobs, or we can dedicate ourselves to overtime and 40 hours plus a week. And if we ever felt bored, we could just go to work and fill our lives with that. And for many others, probably we can fill our lives with friends. We can hang out with friends going out to dinner, or invite them over to our house and fill our lives with people's presence. And on the weekends, perhaps we could fill our lives with church, fill our lives with volunteering and service work at church. However, all that has sort of come to a stop now, has it not? It has come to a stop in the sense that we're under lockdown. We cannot do the things that which we wanted to do. And our lives are filled with the mundane, the everyday things, the things that we do every day, like taking out the trash, cooking, cleaning, washing dishes, going to the grocery store. And it's feeling monotonous. And we wake up in the morning and we wonder, perhaps for many of us, why should I even get up this morning? Why should I even brush my teeth? What's the point of doing things? We can do it tomorrow, and we feel lethargic. And at the same time, we also feel restless. We're feeling bored, feeling depressed. But I think the Lord has something to teach us this time. I'm reading through Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 9. And it says, "What gain has the worker from his toil? I've seen the busyness that God has given to the children of man to be busy with. He has made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he has put eternity into man's heart, yet so that he cannot find out what God has done from the beginning to the end." I think what the Lord is teaching us in this time is that, and what God is teaching us is, when we're busy, we simply cannot see God as clearly as when we're not busy. Because God has placed eternity into our hearts. And that eternity is observed when we're not busy. When we're so busy, we're just filling our lives with noises. But then now we get to see God clearly. And God has placed eternity into your heart and mind, that eternity being Jesus Christ himself, who has come and died for our sins, and he's now residing in our hearts. Would you come and experience more of him in this time? I think that can come in many forms and many different experiences that we have in this time. And for me, the way that I'm observing God these days is through my son Matthew. He's been growing his skill set. We've been taking walks in our neighborhood, and it's been fun watching him just learning his new skill, scootering down that sidewalk and just enjoying himself, sticking his leg out and being adventurous, scootering on uneven surfaces on a sidewalk. And he's only 2 years old and barely walk, or he's wobbly when he walks, but he's expert at scootering. And I think about that, and I'm just enjoying that time with him, but ultimately that time with the Lord, because the Lord is showing me how he's at work in his life, even though my life has come to a still. And so I want to encourage you in this time, how has your life been a time in this time of drawing closer to God? Have you been drawing closer to God? And would you consider using this time, a time of silence, a time of monotonous living, to see the excitement of the presence of God in your life?